Montenegro, a new country in the Balkans, has quickly gained popularity since it was declared independent in 2006. Every year, more and more people flock to island because of its picturesque beaches, verdant mountains, and quaint old villages. Montenegro has benefited greatly from tourism due to the country's favorable Mediterranean climate and a wide variety of outdoor activities. The temptation of visiting a country with so much to offer while still being smaller than Wales is undeniable. So, in this video, we'll tell you about the best places to visit Montenegro, so stay tuned till the end. But before starting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And now, let's get started. 10. Ulcinj. Ulcinj is a historic seaport that was previously regarded as the pirate capital of the Adriatic Sea. It can be found on the southwesternmost point of Montenegro, close to the border with Albania. Plage-e-Mehmed, also known as Long Beach, is one of the most well-known beaches in the city. Today, the city is most known for its many stunning beaches, particularly the sandy stretch known as Long Beach. Additionally, the island of Ad Bojana, which is located in the distance, is home to several beautiful beaches. A stroll along the coastal promenade to enjoy a great kebab or a rich cup of coffee is just one of the pleasures that makes a visit to Ulcinj so unforgettable. Minarets towering from mosques in this mostly Muslim city add to Ulcinj's one-of-a-kind attractiveness. 9. Biogradska Gora National Park. The Biogradska Gora National Park can be found in the middle of Montenegro, wedged between the Tara and Lin rivers. This park is home to glistening lakes, swift-moving streams, lush green meadows, and one of the few remaining primeval forests in Europe. Even though it is one of the smaller of Montenegro's national parks, Biogradska Gora boasts the greatest diversity when it comes to the country's flora and wildlife, including trees that are more than 500 years old. The majority of park guests make their way to Lake Biograd, a sizable glacial lake that is situated in the very center of the park. Because of its proximity to the park and its recent growth, the nearby town of Kotor has become a popular starting point for excursions into the park. 8. Sveti Stefan. Amazingly beautiful, Sveti Stefan is unlike any other spot on the Budva Riviera. It's located on a little island full of homes with terracotta roofs. It's connected to the rest of the continent via a skinny isthmus. Sveti Stefan was first settled by fishermen in the 15th century. Someone had the bright notion to nationalize the sleepy little town in the 1950s. The locals were forced out, and now the island of Sveti Stefan is a 5-star resort. Guests included Kirk Douglas, Sophia Loren, and Marilyn Monroe. As the Yugoslav Federation disintegrated, its popularity declined. The Sveti Stefan Hotel reopened in 2010 as one of Ulcinj's luxury properties. The settlement of Sveti Stefan, with all its beauty and uniqueness, is inaccessible to anyone who isn't staying at a hotel on the island. Guests and sightseers alike can take advantage of the 2 pebble beaches that lie on either side of the isthmus. 7. Mount Lovcen. The towering Mount Lovcen in Montenegro is crowned by 2 enormous granite summits, making it one of the country's most visually arresting natural features. The mountain that is now protected as part of Mount Lovcen National Park is both the source of the country's name and a symbol of national pride. The walled city of Kotor, the surrounding hills, and the Bay of Kotor may be seen in their entirety from the peak of Mount Lovcen, which can be reached by climbing to the summit. The neighboring Jego Mausoleum is a destination not only for those who wish to pay their respects to the poet and philosopher who is buried there, but also for those who want to take in the scenery from the circular observation platform that is a part of the mausoleum. 6. Cetinje. Cetinje is a city in Montenegro that was established in the 15th century and is most well known for the numerous European embassies that were constructed in the city during the time that it served as the capital of Montenegro. Due to the town's location in an inland valley on the outskirts of the Ottoman Empire in the latter half of the 19th century and the early 20th century, it was an important strategic location for international negotiations. The stately homes that were built in the continental architectural style have been transformed into museums, academies, and administrative buildings in today's world. The Vlad Church, which dates back to the 15th century and features a fence constructed from Ottoman rifles, and the Cetinje Monastery, which houses a collection of relics dating back to the early Christian era, are both additional notable sites. 5. Ostrog Monastery. The Ostrog Monastery is not only an important Christian pilgrimage destination, but also the most peculiar architectural site in the country. It may be found perched high up on the massive rock of Ostrog Monastery. The only part of the monastery that is visible is its whitewashed front, which was carved out of a cave in the nearly steep mountain cliff where the monastery was located. It was constructed in the 17th century as a haven from the Ottoman Empire, and it is now the resting place of the remains of its founder, Sveti Stefan, who was canonized following his death in 1671. The monastery is comprised of two inner cave churches, both of which are embellished with murals, some of which were painted directly on the rock walls. 4. Perast. Perast is a little town that is well known for the stone-crafted mansions and medieval churches that can be seen there. It is situated to the north-northwest of Kotor and shares the same stunning bay that resembles a fjord. Our Lady of the Rocks and St. George are two of the city's most photogenic chapels, and both of them are perched precariously on top of rocky outcrops. After returning to shore, it is recommended that you pay a visit to the Church of St. Nicola, since ascending to the bell tower provides visitors with breathtaking panoramas over the surrounding area, including the harbor and the town. Even though this city on the bay does not have any beaches, the stone jetties that run along the water's edge are among the most popular spots in the area for sunbathing and unwinding. 3. Durmitor National Park. The densely wooded Durmitor National Park is a dream destination for people who have a passion for the outdoors and the natural world. It is centered around the mountain settlement of Applejack. The park is located in the Dinaric Alps and has the high-altitude peaks of the Durmitor Massif, 18 glacial lakes, and the Tara River, which is home to the world's second deepest gorge. During the winter months, skiing and snowboarding are the most popular activities. However, during the warm weather months, whitewater rafting, camping, and hiking are among the most popular things to do. The park is home to the greatest number of different species of butterflies that can be found anywhere in Europe, as well as 163 different types of birds, and mammals that range from wild boars to brown bears, and other species of wildlife. 2. Budva. Budva, which is located in the geographical middle of Montenegro's coastline, is renowned for its scenic old town, its abundance of beaches, and its many significant cultural institutions. One of these institutions is the childhood house of Serbian author and politician Stefan Mitrović. However, the fact that Budva has such a lively nightlife is the primary reason why it is the most visited city in all of Montenegro. After partying it up at the city's plethora of bars, clubs, and restaurants during the evening, revelers head to one of the region's 35 beaches to unwind during the day. Those who are searching for a spot on the Budva Riviera that is known for its laid-back atmosphere and gorgeous sandy beaches might head to the nearby town of Bai. 1. Kotor. Kotor, a walled town against the steep mountains surrounding the deep canals of the Bay of Kotor, is often regarded as one of the best preserved medieval cities on the Adriatic coast. Kotor's old town, centered by the Cathedral of St. Tryphon, built in the 12th century, has a distinct Venetian character and has the architectural marks of the many empires that ruled the region. The cathedral's altar, made of carved stone, is a beautiful example of the stonemasonry for which Kotor was famous in the Middle Ages. Hikers who make the ascent to Kotor's hilltop fortress will be rewarded with stunning vistas of the city and the bay below. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to our channel and we'll see you next time.